Jannard ain't the snitch. It could be Vic.
We'll see. We're gonna put all these monkeys to a dye test.
Make that pay for what he done.
Hey, yo, the most heartbreaking scene was seeing this young man being taken out. After all the lessons that Diamond gave him, he did what he had to do. He knocked the kid out. But we know this is Chicago. And yeah, he took out the blicky and took Leon out. So all the bonding that was done with Gianna, that's over. And now we are introduced to the real Diamond Sampson, who was also just like Bumpy Johnson with that razor taking out the PO, man. So let's talk about it, fam, real quick. Stacey Adams, Stacey Marks, out for blood. Vic, man, Vic is playing himself, looking in the car, finding the tracker. Like, come on, Tommy gonna figure that out. But yeah, Stacey, she rolls up on Tommy on some like, yeah, I know who you are. He's like, do I know you? And yeah, she makes it known, everything that she knows about Tommy. And yeah, she pulls out the picture of, yeah, Vargas taking pictures of him and Maria. Now, again, Maria is pissed off, right? We know why, because she feels used, right? She feels abused. And after that whole quinceañera party, Stacey Marks' snake ass runs up on Maria. Talking about, I know you, I know your brother, and I know you messing around with Tommy. Stay away from him or we gonna wrap you up in this RICO charge. Like, she is a menace. So, of course, Tommy's calling his lawyer, finding out exactly who this person is so he can be up on everything that's going down. Because now Stacey came out of nowhere. Tommy knew nothing about her. But now he knows, and he's going to find out way more on her. So, yeah, Tommy looking around, trying to find, trackers and everything else like that. Found out about that quinceañera party. And your boy shows up at the party. Man, Tommy is super bold, rolling up on Che, the Major Connect, giving him a gift for his daughter's 15th birthday. And yeah, Maria, she feels played. She feels angry at even Miguel and Tommy now. She cutting off everybody because, yeah, she feeling used and abused by everybody. So, yeah, Tommy, no more tacos, bro. It's not happening for now. We'll see. She may come back around. Who knows? But Tommy played his cards right when it came down to this one because he needed to get in with Che, right? With Che, the main connect. And I believe that she knows that. She knows exactly what Tommy's trying to do. He's trying to get in where he fits in. And she's telling Miguel, listen, you need to take care of that white boy. I told you before, I know he's working hard, but he's working hard to get into your position. So when Tommy again came through with the gift, interrupting Miguel as far as telling him how they met, letting him know, hey, I didn't mean to intrude. Che is like, yo, I like this white boy. And yeah, Abuelita and Miguel, they don't like that because they see exactly what Tommy is doing. They see exactly what he's doing as he's maneuvering and weaseling his way to the top. So yeah, Tommy is making major moves, but at the same time, his lawyer told him there's a snitch inside. And we gonna find out within the next episode how Vic is going to be exposed because Vic is playing himself for real. And he told Stacey that Tommy was the one that took out Vargas. So we already know what's going down. Now, I did call this right here. I did call it that, yeah, Jannard did have an opportunity to pop Tommy, but he didn't, right? He didn't. He popped the guy that was about to shoot Tommy. So again, I did call it, shout out to everybody that watched. But I'm telling you right now, Jannard, he going to get popped too, one way or another. But we got to find out how exactly Tommy is going to test Vic. Vic is going to expose himself one way or another. The question is, what is Tommy's reaction really going to be? Is he really going to pop Vic? Is he going to torture him? What's going to happen? We're going to talk about that in a few minutes. Now, Claudia, look. This whole deal that Claudia made with Shanti, with, taking over another territory, another area where there's a whole bunch of clubs, I knew it was a bad idea. I knew it was a bad idea because, You know, the Serbs, they pretty much are scrounging for anything right now. Okay, so that's exactly what happened. Your boy Merkovich found out exactly what was going on as far as Claudia and Shanti moving into their club area. And he's like, listen, we give you protection. We want to cut in on whatever it was. There was no discussion. There was no negotiation. He basically said, listen, if you want to keep protected, stay protected from Tommy, you better cut us in on a deal. Of course, she's like, well, I have no choice. She is pissed off. Like, she don't know the game. You don't understand how this works. So she tells Shanti, and Shanti's like, what? They want to cut in on our stuff? At first, she's like, nah, but she's like, you know what? In order to keep the peace, yo, we do what we got to do. You know what I'm saying? We'll do what we got to do. We'll cut them in on whatever it is. Now, the problem is she's telling Jannard, and Jannard ain't with it. He wants her to back out of everything. But no, Shanti does come up with a clever plan to tell Tommy, to confess to Tommy that, yeah, they're involved with Claudia and the Serbs. And it basically get Tommy to give them permission to stay working with Claudia and the Serbs so they know exactly what's going on, right? So Tommy knows every step that Claudia is taking. So eventually Tommy could take out Claudia and the Serbs. So she's pretty slick. Tommy has concerns about Diamond because he's been trying to reach out to him all day. This is while Leon got popped and Diamond was dealing with that. So here we go. Let's talk about Kate and JP. And yeah, Kate actually went to New York. So whoever says she went to New York, shout out to y'all. But she did go to New York. And yeah, she's a mess. And JP's like, listen, D-Mac's alive, but you can't see him till you clean up. So that was a clever way for her to get cleaned up in order to see D-Mac. So as Tommy's meeting up with the crew that buys from the Serbs to have them join the coalition, the Serbs come through and start blasting away. Again, shout out to director Aoife Vera, because we already knew that this was going to happen and this is going to be crazy. And yeah, Berkovich is right up there blasting away like he's right in the front. The question really is, again, let's make it make sense. Look out for that. Monday, we're going to talk about it. All his people got popped, but he didn't get popped. Like, come on, dog. Like, all his people around him got popped. He's right there in the front, and Merkovich didn't get one hit. He didn't get popped at all. So, yo, they going in. Merkovich is not playing. He's taking out the whole squad. So, listen, there's no more Diamond Luther King. Man, there's no more Diamond Luther King. Let's talk about what's next, fam. And let's get into episode 9 of What's Next. Man, this is going to be crazy. We're coming down to the wire. The last few episodes left. I pray they don't leak anything. Let's break it down. So the name of episode 9 is No Loose Ends, and the description reads, Tommy and Diamond suspect a snitch and put their inner circle to the test. Maria gives Tommy a key piece of information, and the war between Miguel and Merkovich comes to a head. Now, I want you guys to look below. This is going to air on November 3rd. That's right. We got a week off from Force, but we're going to talk about what we're going to talk about in between that week as well. So let's get into it, fam. What's next? Listen, we are now seeing the true Diamond Sampson, right? He knows exactly who he is. No matter how hard he tries to absolutely be positive, the negative always comes to him. And Tommy is finally seeing that. He got a smirk on his face because real recognize real. And yeah, Christmas, they're going to be able to cancel Christmas together. So the episode is called No Loose Ends. So it's time to find out who's the real snitch in CBI. Is it Vic or is it Jannard? Either way, they're saying, yeah, they're going to put both of them to the test, right? They're going to test out their loyalty. They're going to see if Jannard is for real or if he's not. We already know that Jannard has his little side deal with Shanti. And Vic, I'm telling you right now, it's coming down to the wire. I think Vic is going to finally be exposed. If you see this right here from the trailer, your man is taking the biggest gulp in the world. He looks afraid. He looks like he's terrified because Tommy's going to be testing him. And it looks like, yeah, Diamond is probably going to be testing Jannard. So both Diamond and Tommy are going to be putting in work to find out who exactly the snitch is. So they're telling us to buckle up. Why? Because, yeah, it's about to go down. Look at your boy Vic's face. Vic is afraid because Tommy's going to be putting him through the ringer. They telling us we ain't seen nothing yet, okay? I'm looking forward to it. At the same time, we see the disgusting look on Tommy's face. This looks like it's outside, and we're finally going to see the most menacing side of Diamond Sampson, as he is probably going to be going in. He's probably drowning Jamal or somebody else, right? The PO is gone. So I'm thinking that gotta be Jamal for snitching and telling the PO about Diamond. And that may be Jamal floating in the river. You guys drop your comments below. Let me know what you think, who you think it is, all right? But yeah, I think we're finally gonna catch Claudia. I think we're finally going to do it, and we're going to see. Like, I think this is Vic's hand picking up the knife, and he's giving it to Tommy because, yeah, it's time to torture Claudia, right? That's what I'm thinking. You guys drop your comments below. Let me know if this is true. If it's not, who is it? But we're finally going to see, and I'm going to call this out right now. The real CBI brothers put in work. Tommy, Diamond, he's on a level. He's on a page now since Leon is gone. Since Gianna is gone, they are both going to be putting in major work to find out who the snitch is and to take over Chicago for real, family. So those are my predictions. That's what's next for episode 9. Drop your thoughts below, fam. Let me know what you think is going to happen in episode 9. Once again, it's called No Loose Ends, right? So we're going to tie this up. We're coming down to the wire. 2 more episodes to go. Man, but after that, just know I'm even more excited. Why? Because yes, Raising Kanan is coming. That's the other power book that I love. That's right. Rock, Kanan, all of them is coming back. Look out for that real quick. All right, fam, listen, if you found me for the first time, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Let's keep this thing going, fam. I appreciate you all for watching. I appreciate the love, the likes, the support, the shares, everything, fam. You guys are the real MVPs for real. I appreciate y'all. Let's keep this thing going. Look out for us on Monday. We're going to go live. We're going to have our live discussion on episode 8, talk about episode 9, and go from there, family. If you appreciate this video, like this video, love this video, definitely check out these next videos right here. Until next time, salute.